Hi everyone, I am Margourtarotreader, and today I'm doing a small preview. As my clients know, if you have been watching my videos for quite some time, then you know that this is one of the rituals that I do for several of my clients here. I have a number of clients here that I've already started previous to the recording to make the video shorter. And also because I chant out loud and do rituals and spells and whatnot out loud using my clients' personal information, as well as behind the scenes. I have their pictures here overlapping as I'm chanting and doing my rituals. Now, these are for my clients to know as well, to let them know constantly how we are working in processing their rituals and spells, and also for any of you viewers out there to give you a taste of similar of the things that I do. This is for separating, divorcing, or just simply have someone to be combative with the other person to the point where they can't stand each other, they fight, they argue, sometimes for no reasons. It is to let them be aware that within that union that they have, whatever type of union they may have, it is to no good ends, and so therefore they must understand and realize that it is better to be apart than to be together at the end. Okay? And this is normally for people that are in a relationship that really they're there based on the wrong reasons and not based on the fact that they truly are not in love with each other. A lot of the times, you know, if you watch my readings and my rituals, you will know that I usually tell my clients, when I ask you to make sure that this is what you want and need, it is because I do change the energies of the people that we work for. It is a spiritual mind and set ways of how to do things that you have in a knowledge to change certain things of yourself in order to have these wishes come to be about. Okay, so when I ask people, you know, if you have done other rituals, other spells with anybody else, it's because I already know. Also, because I have to also see, you know, what the energies are and what I'm working with. Okay, as well as know that, you know, if I tell you, let me be the last resource, if I cannot bring you that person back to you, then my suggestion will be for you not to try anywhere else, because then you're working against the energy, against the soul of someone else's, and I don't do that. Okay, and know that prior to any rituals and spells for me taken, I would have to do a reading. It's a must, because I have to see the energies. I have to see what I'm looking at. A lot of people may say certain things, but I see other things within the readings. Okay, and I have to see the energies and whatnot, and see if the universe allows me to change or adjust any kind of changes within the situation at hand. Okay, and also because every ritual, every spell has similar situations but yet different, so that also analyzes what type of rituals and spells we need to do for you, as well as how and how often or whatever may be the case, and also including the price. Every ritual varies from different forms and shapes of forms. Some are less, some are higher, just depends. And also do understand that whether it's a reading or a spell or ritual that I'm doing for you, it is non-refundable no matter what. Okay, now I want to say thank you for all of you watching, and I appreciate my clients very much. You know how I work. You know what the purpose of me doing this is. It is to for you to find your own self-being, for you to find some happiness within this life from this earthly world, and also for you to restore your peace and mind within your soul. Okay? As always, you know that my clients come first and always first, no matter what happens. You are my priority. I work on healing you one way or the other and restoring whatever it is the case that we're doing for you. Okay? Now, I've already previously, as I stated, I started working on a few of them here. Okay? To make the videos, of course, shorter. And of course, after I'm doing with the video, I will continue this behind the scenes to pamper the energies and whatnot, and to restore some energies, however may be. Okay, so on this ones, we already, as you can see, have the pictures, ingredients and whatnot, and we already have with the pins in here burning. Okay, as well as this one. This was very reluctant here. For this client, it was very reluctant here. It's mainly I'm focusing on my client's other half here, and so she is very reluctant here. I feel that she still has some stored feelings toward this person that we're working to separate, but it's based on the fact of the long life that they've led together. not based on the resource of this spiritual world, is also that in itself. Okay, so it has a lot to do when things are going. So this one went smoothly after this one. So when things are going in the beginning in this, however way they go or they bend, it tells me and it gives me a lot of information in reference to the people that I'm working with. Okay, so here, since I'm recording it, I had to put a pin first, and then so the picture won't be showing. Okay, so let me continue finishing what I'm doing here with this one. Okay. Angels of the heavens, angels of the universe and the heavens. Thank you to the universe and the angels of heaven and earth for allowing this divorce to take place emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. I, by the power invested of the universe and of the angels of heaven and earth, declare you divorced and separated immediately. As I enter this pin into this, divorce immediately by the power invested of the universe and the angels of the earth. They're guiding me through, protecting me at this time. Divorce. You shall and will against each other by the power invested of the universe and the angels of heaven and earth. Thank you. Emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, and sexually. By the power invested of the universe and of the angels of heaven and earth, I declare you. Thank you, angels of heaven and earth. Thank you to the universe and to the heavens, for I will. So, as you can see, these two went in smoothly, especially this one. This one's being reluctant because at the end, I added something else to it. So that tells me where that person is being reluctant. Now, also know that sometimes you can understand certain words that I'm saying, certain prayers that I'm doing, but at the same time, within myself and the spirits, I'm also chanting other words, other phrases besides what I'm using. So it's intake 2 in 1. Okay? It's how I do. And now I know why this one bent it at the end when I said a certain phrase here. And sometimes it gives a lot, depending how the pins and needles, whatever it is I'm using and working with, it gives me a lot intel of their way of beings and also what is going on within their situation at hand. So, being that that one bended here, well, no problem. We're gonna insert one more then, okay? It is what it is. Sometimes I'm nice with pampering the energies, but sometimes, guess what? I don't play nice. If you're my watchers, you've been there regular, you know that I don't play nice when it comes to love. I don't play fair. By the angels of heaven and earth, by the power invested in me, given by the universe and the angels of heaven and earth, I declare you shall and give in by the power invested of the universe and of the angels of heaven and earth. That's okay. The more you give in, the more I will in. Sometimes it's because the energies are too stubborn. Okay? Angels of the universe and of the heavens and earth. By the power invested of the universe, as I insert this into this candle, I insert you shall and will. By the power invested of the universe and of the angels of heaven and earth, I declare you. Told you. It went in straightforward, reluctant and stubborn, but guess what? Don't play fair, okay? I'm gonna make you cry. Angels of the heaven and earth, do as I say for your own benefit and the other person's benefit. As I put this pin into this nettle, by the power invested of me by the angels of the heavens and earth, I declare you, by the power invested of the universe and of the angels of heaven and earth, by the power invested of the universe, you shall and will understand and realize that his heart, body, soul, and mind, it is no longer for you and yours for him. You shall and will. Thank you, angels of the heavens and earth. There you go. There you go. So we have it. Thank you to the angels of the heavens. By the power invested of the universe and of the angels of heaven and earth, you shall and will fight. You can stand each other to the point where you can see each other, to the point where you understand and realize that this journey is over and complete between you and the other person. Okay. Now, with this one, well, I started, and we're going to fold it here real quick, so you will not be seeing what I'm doing with this picture here. Angels of the heavens of God, thank you to the universe and to the angels of heaven and earth. I declare you, okay, by the power invested of the universe, heart, body, soul, and mind of, I declare you divorce immediately, because you're abusing his heart and his soul. So therefore you will be detached from this person immediately, for he is not your soulmate, and you will detach from him immediately. By the power invested of the universe and of the angels of heaven and earth, you shall and will leave. Angels of the universe, thank you. Thank you to the universe and to the angels of heaven and earth. By the power invested of the universe and of the angels of heaven and earth, I declare you sorry about that. I realized that I just heard something here from that person say to me. She said, hell no. Angels of the universe and of the heavens. Well, hell yes, you will. By the power invested of the universe and of the angels of heaven and earth, you shall and will leave immediately, because you are using his heart to no goods, to no veils. His soul needs to be free to find his love and happiness with who he loves and desires. You are no longer good to him, so you shall and will divorce immediately. By the power invested of the universe and of the angels of heaven and earth, thank you. I declare you yes, there you go. Thank you, angels of the heavens and gods. Thank you. Play nice. Then they have roulette and Bessie. Angels of the heavens and earth, thank you. There you go. Now, thank you to the universe and to the angels of heaven and earth for allowing this to be dissolved immediately. From heart, body, soul, and mind, from head to toe, shall and will be divorced immediately. Your path will be dissolved. You shall never be with each other, physically or mentally or sexually or financially or spiritually. Thank you, angels of the heavens and earth. Now, of course, I will continue because I have other things to do with them. And so, there you have it. If you are interested in a reading or ritual spell, please contact me below or email me at Margourtarotreader@gmail.com or through Facebook, Margot Your Tarot Reader. I'll be more than happy to. Readings are done, well, in this channel, mostly through YouTube and also, of course, a Facebook Messenger, if you're interested like that. Or, well, those are the major ones, especially when it comes to YouTube. So, and of course, please understand that whenever you decide to do any rituals, you must be open to energies changing according to who you're working with, how you're working with, and find ways to trust the person that you choose, whether it's me or not. If you decide that you feel that I am the fit for you, then watch my videos, watch the readings, and know how I work and what I expect from my clients. Because I cannot work for someone that will be negative at all times and yet telling me they'll be positive. I can tell the energies when they're changing. I can tell when you're doing something that I have asked you to, and I can also tell when you're not doing certain things. So it is a must that you follow my procedures as we do certain rituals or spells, okay? And also, when you're asking for a reading, please understand that the information I ask, it is required, it's a must. So I will get straight to the points of the energies. And also, if you give me those information, the more you give, the more I can see the perspectives of what the results are. Because it's a leeway to the energies. I work with your spirits. So when I'm reading, when I'm predicting, it is your spirit that is allowing me to see what needs to be seen and known what needs to be known. So, for example, if you know someone's birthday and yet you're not giving it to me, then you're not doing any wrong to me. You're doing it to yourself for lacking that information and also for not letting me enter your space. It is, I ask for certain things because I know what I'm getting at the end of the day, for whether it's a ritual or a spell. So you have to give in order to receive. Okay? It is what it is. It's how I work. So, and you're not punishing me by not giving me certain informations, because it is what it is. If you're limited to information, then most likely the predictions will also be limited because of it. You're closing your energy in order for me not to see it. It is, So I hope you're understanding. I hope that we're following and seeing eye to eye on this. For all of you that are still interested or would like to be interested in such readings or rituals or spells, okay? Know that no matter what happens, I always want the best for you, and make the best decisions that are serving you, most importantly, to learn to enlighten yourself, to learn to love yourself emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Know that any pain that you're in, it is because you're allowing it to be at that extent. There are energies that you can let go if you're willing to start and renew yourself, of course. Of course, there are energies and certain things that happen in this earthly world that are hurting and damaging to us, but you have to let go of those negative energies. You have to let go of that suffering and pain in order to move forward. The universe cannot and will not give you something so hurtful and bad for you if they don't know, if they don't see what out there is, what beautiful things is out there for you. In other words, if you're hurting right now, there are other things that are coming that are greater than what you had before. Okay? You need to have the faith, you need to have the love and trust within yourself. And then trust yourself being, trust the universe, trust the angels and the gods, whoever it is that you pray to. But I can assure you that what is going on at this point and in the past, this shall also pass. And there's also a better light out there. But it has to be seen. So in order for that to be, you have to be willing to let go of negative things and then embrace the good and the bad. When something hurts you, give thanks for that experience and move forward. Okay? It is what it is. I hope you're the best. I wish you the best. And I want to say thank you again and wish you well.